Hey, hi. Today I'm here to speak with you on a very important topic so that I can guide you with making a right decision and towards a right career choice. Now, you are in a very complicated stage of your life. That is, you have to make a decision whether to go in this path or in some other path. There is always a struggle between your heart and your brain. Your brain talks about logic and your heart talks about love for something. It is always this few inches of difference between the brain and the heart that makes all the difference. This is what we call as an error. If you go with your mind, maybe you may get a good job, you may settle faster, you may be earning very good, but if your heart is not satisfied with whatever you're doing, there is one more risk. If you merely follow your heart, maybe you might get satisfied, but you might not be fulfilled financial way. Now, how to manage this gap between the brain and the heart? This minimization of error between the brain and the heart will lead you towards a very good right choice in your life. And if you rely upon the single decision or single suggestion given by a parent or a friend or a well-wisher or an elderly person or an expert, whatever may be the qualification of that person and whatever may be the age of that person can give you suggestion which is only in his zone. But ultimately, the person who has to lead the life with that decision is you yourself. So I suggest you take some time, sit with yourself and have an introspection in your mind and try to take a paper and a pen and write all the list of your strengths. You can identify what is your passion. Let us suppose you are very much interested in guitar, but your father or mother or a well-wisher or an expert that you have consulted is suggesting you to join computer science engineering because it has a very good future. But let me tell you, that could be a decision pertaining to the mind, because logically it may be correct, but ultimately at the end of the day you have to satisfy your mind and your heart, and that is where most of the people fail to take the right decision, and they fail to take a right choice and they end up in a wrong career, and finally they'll be leading a life full of disappointment and frustration, and they can't go back at that junction of their lives because they have spent a lot of time and that time is not going to come back. And then they are doing a job which they are not at all interested in, which they are not at all loving, and their family relations also get disturbed. I'm not threatening you, I just want to tell you that sit with yourself, don't be in a hurry and don't be in a state of stressed out state of mind. Be very calm, very relaxed, go to a place that you like and nobody is going to disturb you and nobody is there to talk with you or disturb you except yourself. You sit with yourself, you talk with yourself and try to extract that interest out of you, that you can turn the passion into a profession, because every passion turned into a profession will satisfy logical brain and the emotional heart, and the error will not be there, because when you turn your passion into profession, your heart is satisfied and you are fulfilling your life and you are very happy, and your relationships with your spouse or your children and your parents and the society will be totally perfect, and that is what we can contribute to our motherland. So try to try to understand the importance of taking a good decision, because every good suggestion given to you will lead towards a good decision, and every good decision taken by you will lead you in a right path, and that will lead you towards a very good life and very fulfilled life, and that is what happiness is all about. So try to search for your happiness and don't give the steering of your car to somebody else and expect him to drive you towards your destination, because when the steering is not in your hands and somebody else is driving your car, they will drive you towards their destination saying that this is the best destination possible. Drive your car yourself. Just like if you go to a restaurant, you take the menu card and you order the food of your choice. eating even a grass also, you can fulfill your hunger. But only when you eat something of your choice that you like the most, then you get satisfaction. There is no hurry. Maybe you are a 10th class passed student, you are an intermediate completed student. Don't be in a hurry. Take time. Take the good decision. I am not saying that you have to contact me for the right decision. All my intention is you have to take the right decision so that you can contribute to our country. Then that is what fulfills my intention making out this video for you. This is your assistant professor cum psychologist and your partner in success, signing off.